Welcome back to our Data Karma YouTube channel. We are back to our data concepts playlist, and today we will discuss about the types of databases. We can use different parameters to classify databases. For example, based on the number of users using a database as a parameter, we can classify databases either as a single user database or a multiple user database. If we are using the location of the database being hosted as a parameter, if a database is hosted within an organization's network, we call it as an on-premises database. And at the same time, if it is hosted on any of our cloud platforms using their cloud services, we call it as a cloud database. But in this video, we are classifying databases focusing specifically on the usage part, which is the most important or most popular way of classifying databases. Yes, we are talking about OLTP and OLAP. One system focuses on operations and the other focuses on analytics for business intelligence. Both the approaches are equally important to completely harness the power of data, and I request you all to watch this video till the end as we delve into a critical contrast between OLTP and OLAP databases and how they shape up the data landscape. So, what exactly is OLTP? Well, think of it as the engine behind your online transaction. OLTP stands for Online Transaction Processing. It's the type of database that powers those lightning fast interactions you have every time when you click buy now or transfer money from your bank account. Now, let's talk optimization. OLTP databases are like finely tuned machines optimized specifically for handling transaction oriented workloads. They are built to handle a high volume of transactions efficiently and reliably, ensuring that your online experiences are seamless and hassle free. Next, speed is the name of the game in the world of OLTP. These databases are designed to process transactions in real time, meaning that data flows through them at lightning speed. Whether you are making a purchase on your favorite online store or checking your account balance at the bank app, OLTP ensures that your transactions are processed quickly and accurately. Now, let's talk about the nitty-gritty things. OLTP transactions typically involve small amounts of data being inserted, updated, or deleted in the database. It's all about handling these individual transactions with precision and efficiency, ensuring that every piece of data is managed with care. Finally, where do we find OLTP databases in action? Well, you will see them hard at work in scenarios where speed and reliability are paramount, like in the e-commerce platforms and banking systems. Whether you are buying your favorite pair of shoes or transferring money to a friend, OLTP databases are there quietly ensuring that everything runs smoothly behind the scenes. Now, let's discuss about the advantages of OLTP databases. First up, real-time processing. Imagine you make a purchase online and you receive a text message saying the purchase is completed and also the money in your bank account is also deducted at the same time. OLTP databases work their magic behind the scenes, processing your transactions in the blink of an eye. That's right. Changes to the data are reflected immediately, ensuring that your online experiences are seamless and lightning fast. The second advantage is concurrency control. OLTP databases are masters at multitasking, handling multiple transactions concurrently with ease. Whether it's a dozen purchases happening simultaneously or a flurry of account updates, these databases have sophisticated mechanisms in place to ensure that data integrity is maintained at all times. The third advantage is normalized data structures. OLTP databases are all about efficiency, and one way they achieve this is through data normalization. By organizing data into logical and streamlined structures, they reduce redundancy and improve data consistency. It's like tidying up your data house to ensure everything is neat and organized. Last but not the least, high throughput. OLTP databases are built to handle a high volume of small transactions with lightning speed. Whether it's processing orders on an e-commerce platform or recording transactions in a banking system, these databases are optimized for maximum efficiency, ensuring that data flows smoothly and transactions are processed without a hitch. Now, let's uncover the flip side of the coin, the disadvantages of OLTP databases. First off, its limited analytical capabilities. While OLTP databases excel at transaction processing, they often fall short when it comes to complex analytical queries and reporting. Think of them as sprinters and not marathon runners, optimized for quick bursts of activity rather than the long haul of in-depth analysis. Next disadvantage is the high overhead. The normalization of data in OLTP databases can be a double-edged sword. While it helps maintain data integrity, it can also lead to increased join operations and complexity in querying for analytical purposes. It's like adding layers of complexity that can slow down the analytical process. The other disadvantage is the performance bottlenecks. In highly concurrent environments, contention for resources such as locks and disk input output can rear its head, causing slowdowns and frustrations. It's like hitting the rush hour traffic on the data highway. Everyone's vying for space and things can grind to a halt. Lastly, the scaling struggles. Scaling OLTP databases can be a Herculean task, especially in the face of high transaction volumes. Horizontal scaling or adding more servers may seem like a solution, but it's not always straightforward. Maintaining data consistency across multiple nodes can be like juggling chainsaws, risky and complicated. Now, let us dive into the fascinating concept of OLAP databases. OLAP stands for Online Analytical Processing. It's like having a supercharged brain for your data, perfect for digging deep into analysis and making those big decisions. Think of it like a brain for your data world, where you can slice, dice, and analyze information to your heart's content. Now, let us jump into technicalities. They are designed specifically to support analytical and decision-making tasks. Whether you are crunching numbers for your business reports or forecasting trends, OLAP has your back. Here's the cool part. OLAP databases make complex querying and analysis a breeze. They are like your trusty sidekick, helping you sift through mountains of historical data to uncover insights and patterns you never knew existed. OLAP databases are optimized for read-heavy workloads. That means they are lightning fast when it comes to retrieving and analyzing data. Whether you are running business intelligence reports or diving deep into data analysis, OLAP has the speed and power to handle all of it. In one statement, if we have to sum things up for OLAP databases, it is our secret weapon for analytical wizardry. Now, let us discuss the advantages of OLAP. Firstly, let's talk about the complex analysis. OLAP databases are like the Swiss Army knives of data analysis. They support complex queries involving aggregations, calculations, and multidimensional analysis. Whether you are digging into historical data or forecasting future trends, OLAP has got your back. The second advantage is its high performance. OLAP databases are optimized for speed, allowing you to retrieve and analyze large data sets in the blink of an eye. They use all sorts of fancy techniques like pre-aggregation and indexing to make sure your queries run faster. Here's where it gets exciting. OLAP supports multi-dimensional data modeling. OLAP databases lets you slice and dice your data in all sorts of ways using dimensions and measures to analyze it from different perspectives. It's like having a superpower that lets you see your data in 3D. Last but not the least, let's talk scalability. OLAP databases are built to handle whatever you throw at them, whether it's a small data set or a massive one, they've got your back. They can scale up to handle large volumes of data and users, making sure you never hit a roadblock on your data journey. Next up, we have the disadvantages of OLAP databases. The first disadvantage is data latency. OLAP databases may suffer from the case of data delay since they deal with historical data rather than real-time transactions. It takes a bit of time to extract, transform, and load data from OLTP systems into OLAP databases, resulting in delays in data availability for analysis. The second disadvantage is complexity. Designing and managing OLAP databases can feel like navigating a maze, especially when you are dealing with multidimensional data models and complex queries. It's like putting together a puzzle with 1,000 pieces. It requires expertise in data modeling, query optimization, and performance tuning to get it just right. The third disadvantage is storage requirements. OLAP databases have a bit of a hunger for storage space, thanks to their appetite for historical data and multidimensional modeling. Managing storage costs and ensuring efficient data compression and indexing are crucial to keeping things running smoothly. The last disadvantage is maintenance overhead. OLAP databases demand a bit of TLC to keep them humming along smoothly. From data cube refreshing to index rebuilding and query optimization, there's a fair share of maintenance tasks to keep you on your toes. It's like tending to a garden. Regular care ensures optimal performance and data accuracy. Finally, to conclude, these are all the observations we wanted to put forth about OLTP and OLAP, the gritty realities of both the types of database laid bare in front of you. As always, if you like our content, show us your support by liking the video and subscribing to Data Karma YouTube channel, a one-stop solution to all your data questions. Thank you.